Yeah, finding supports, that was difficult. You have a lot of fears there. You have the fears that, well, because people will look at us as being bad parents, or well, are we putting the kids at risk because we've got mental illness in their family? And a lot of times you're frightened to go and ask for any help because of fear of retribution of what might happen. So it can be difficult for the wrong reasons. It can be harder to find the help because you don't want to find the help.
I've learnt that some places do have incredible supports and some places don't.
So that was basically my treatment between the GP, medication and psychiatrist, and that worked really effectively for me. Although now that I work for Anglicare in the mental health stream, there's so many people I meet that doesn't work. They don't find the right doctor and they might not persevere with that. They might have a bad experience. Then other people get a prescription, but it has bad side effects, it doesn't work, it's not working. Trying to find the right thing in the right dosage rate can be really difficult. And then finding a good psychologist or psychiatrist to talk to as well, some people find really difficult. So
I suppose there was, a lot of searching in the early days to find a place where, where I was comfortable.
The support that's been most helpful for us as a family has been the ones that have been for the kids, particularly when you're dealing with the younger kids. They don't want to listen to mum and dad half the time anyway, so we found that through mental health workers and through your health centres, that they were probably the best people to go through.
The other support that's been helpful to me as a dad is other not-for-profit organisation that's out there, which I've managed to tap into, but I will never forget the gratitude and the support I've got from the childcare centres that's looking after my children. They are my angels, because they looked at me when I was my lowest and they stepped in and asked me, because it's part of their due diligence, or they just good people, and ask, "Are you okay, Kham? Is there something that we can do? Is there something we can assist you?" That's when I spoke out and said, "Yes, I need help with childcare. How do I go and get help?"
I use the analogy of being a three-legged table, and just needing that support, whether it was, with, my eating, my grooming, my knowing when to sleep and when to get out of bed even.
I think in terms of support, I didn't have any friends that could, empathise with mental illness, and so I couldn't really talk to any friends either. So then it became more about, it was that professional support, and then there was the stuff that I was doing myself that became instrumental to my recovery.
I had an appointment every Monday with the Reiki lady in the Wallaroo Hospital, and that would set me off on my week. It would set me on a tranquil path for the week. And while I was over there, we also had, Tai Chi in the park and various other forms of, relaxation and meditation that really helped, bring my mind home.
If I could provide some support or advice for other people to seek, maybe involve themselves with some groups. It certainly provides you with information. It provides you with other networks. It can also sometimes provide you with friendship. So to seek information, which would in the end give people a better understanding of what the person with the mental illness is actually challenged by.
I started to take a little bit more ownership of that process, and so when I went to her I said, look, be a little bit more directive with me. So in a way I was directing her to direct me, but I was taking more ownership of that recovery process. I think that's really important. So finding the person who kind of I gelled with, but also directing her, I think was really helpful.
My advice would be take everything. Take every single bit of help that's offered to you. It might not all be helpful, but some of it is, and some of it's very, very helpful to you. So you take everything that you get offered.